What actually turns people on? The surprising truth about attraction, arousal, and desire for men who want to understand it all. What's up, kings and curious minds? Welcome back to the channel where we keep it real, respectful, and ridiculously honest about all things sex, love, and the chaos in between. Today, we are going deep into a question that has confused and excited people for generations. What actually turns people on? Like, what really does it? Is it looks? Is it touch? Is it personality? Is it the way someone bites their lips when pouring cereal? Well, the answer is yes, and also no, because human arousal is complicated. And spoiler alert, it's way deeper than sex, positions, or physical features. So buckle up. Today we are talking about the psychology, the biology, and the little freaky details about what turns people on. Part 1. Arousal is not equal to attraction. Let's clear something up real quick. Being attracted to someone is not always the same as being aroused by them. Attraction is when your brain goes, damn, I like you. Arousal is when your body goes, damn, I need you now. You can be attracted to someone's vibe, but not necessarily want to jump their bones. And sometimes you might get aroused by someone you're not even interested in long term. It is messy like that. Moral of the story, our bodies and brains don't always sync up. And that's completely normal. The psychology of arousal, here is where it gets juicy. Most arousal starts in the brain, not in the room. You see, the brain is the biggest sex organ. No, not there or there. I'm talking about your mind. So what activates it? 1. Anticipation. The build-up is often sexier than the act itself. Flirting, teasing, almost touching. Delayed gratification. That tension, that's gasoline for fire. Novelty. We're wired to get aroused by new experiences, new environments, new lingerie, new positions, new sounds, even new risks, like sneaking around or being almost caught. Power dynamics, dominance, submission, taking control, giving it up. It's not always about who's on top. It's about psychological power. Some people get turned on by being worshipped, others by being used. Taboo. Ever notice how something you shouldn't do becomes 10 times hotter? That's the forbidden fruit effect. Teacher-student role play, public tension, secret affairs in fantasy, not real life, unless you like drama. Validation and attention, feeling wanted is one of the biggest turn-ons on earth. A simple, you're so sexy when you do that, can get someone wetter than a waterfall or harder than algebra. What turns people on physically? Alright, let's talk physical. What physically turns people on varies a lot. But here are some common triggers that light the fuse. Touch in the right place, neck, inner thighs, ears, lower back. Not everything needs to go straight to the you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes the detour is the destination. Voice and words. The sound of someone's voice, deep, raspy, whispery, confident, can be a full body turn on. Add in some dirty talk or just a slow compliment. Game over. Scent. Clean skin. Cologne. Natural pheromones. Scent bypasses logic and goes straight to the brain's arousal center. That's why some people go crazy over how their partner smells after a shower or after the gym. Eye contact. That lingering gaze that says, I see you and I want you. It's not just romantic, it is primal. Confidence. Confidence turns people on way more than abs. When someone works, talks, and moves like they know their worth, it is magnetic. Sex appeal starts with how you carry yourself. What turns people on emotionally? Now, here is the underrated one: emotional turn-ons. People like to feel safe, seen, and desired, and that creates some of the strongest arousal. Emotional safety. When someone makes you feel like you can be yourself without judgment. Will, that vulnerability, sexy as F. Being understood. When someone just gets you, your humor, your mood swings, your kinks, that connection translates into deep arousal, support and presence. Someone checking in on you, holding you during a bad day, listening without distraction. That's foreplay of the emotional kind. Being chosen when someone chooses you, not because you're convenient, but because they crave you, your body, your mind, your chaos. That is a turn on another level. The weird turn-ons that are more common than you think. Let's get freaky. Here are some unexpected things that people find super arousing. Intelligence, sapiosexuality. Smart people can make others wet with just their mind. That PhD, that wordplay, that random trivia knowledge. Whew! Laughter. A good laugh is like foreplay. When someone makes you laugh, you lower your guard. An arousal sneaks in. Authority figures, doctors, teachers, bosses. The uniform plus control dynamic, big yes for many. Accents. Sometimes it is not what you say, it is how you say it. A British accent, a deep Nigerian accent, a slow southern drawl. Instant hotness. Watching your partner enjoy themselves. For a lot of people, the biggest turn on is to watching their partner get turned on. It is the shared experience, the chemistry, the mirror effect. What doesn't turn people on? Okay, now let's quickly drag the stuff that kills the vibe. Pressure. If you make someone feel obligated to perform or respond sexually, the attraction will shut down fast. Being ignored. If you don't care about someone's needs, desires, or feelings, they will check out emotionally and physically. Selfishness. Sex isn't a one-way street. If it is all about your pleasure, don't be surprised when they start faking moans. Disrespect. Even in kinky scenarios, there is consent, care, and communication. Without those, it is just cringe. How to find out what turns someone on. So, how do you actually know what turns your partner on? Ask them, yeah. Revolutionary, right? Ask what they like. Ask what they've fantasized about. Let them feel safe enough to tell you. Watch their body language. If they tense up or pull away, back off. If they lean in, moon, or relax, you're on the right track. Try different stimuli. Change up the mood. Lighten, music, tempo, environment. You never know what might unlock a new turn on. So, what actually turns people on? It is not just the body. It is the brain, the emotion, the energy. And sometimes it is that little weird thing you said during dinner that made them picture you naked. Every person is different. And that's what makes this whole human connection thing so damn exciting. If you enjoyed this video, learned something new, or had your own secret turn on exposed, hit that like button, subscribe for more spicy truths, and drop your wildest turn on or turn off in the comment. Until next time, stay sexy, stay curious, and remember, it is not just about what's on your body, it is what's on your mind. Peace.